over the past few weeks, my For You page has just become filled with loads and loads and loads of bows. People are just tying bows on everything. You'll often see people using the word coquette, which is like an aesthetic that is basically just, well, the main thing in the aesthetic is bows, but it's also like pinks and lace and pearls. But yes, the thing that's really taken off on TikTok at the moment is the bows. Seeing all these bows has really made me want to incorporate more bows into my life, so naturally I started looking for bow crochet patterns. And I found a lot of good ones. This is going to be broken up into several categories. First category is just going to be patterns of how to make a literal bow. If you want to make little bows for your friends, if you just want nice crocheted ribbons to put on everything, the first section is the section for you. And the rest of the patterns are going to be patterns that have bows incorporated in them. So I have a lot of bow bags, I've got some bow clothing, we've got some bow room decor, and we've got a bunch of bow plushies at the end. So let's just get started on seeing all these gorgeous bows. The first bow pattern I have is the easiest bow you could make. This bow you only need to know 2 crochet stitches, you just need to know how to do a chain stitch and a slip stitch. So if you're watching this and you're trying to get into crocheting, if you don't know how to do any crocheting, this would be a great first pattern. Now this next bow, this is just the epitome of the coquette bow. It's so pretty. These are the kind of bows you see people tying on everything. It's similar to the last one, but it's a lot more complicated to crochet. This one uses the technique of crocheting, which I'm not honestly sure the name of. It basically is crocheting that looks like knitting. It's very, very cool. It's very fun to do. I was making one last night, but it is a bit fiddly and it can be frustrating. So I wouldn't recommend that one for beginners, but if you're an intermediate or advanced crocheter, this video shows you exactly what to do if you've never done the knit stitch before. I had never done it before and I picked it up really easily from this. It's really fun and it makes really cute little bows. Now pattern number 3 is this tiny little bow. This is more like a bow tie. It's a bow without the ribbon bits. This little one is perfect if you just want to make a bunch to like add into a crochet project, or if you just want to make a little bow for some of your amigurumi, make them a little bit more coquette, you just need to crochet this bow and pop it on. And I've also got pattern number 4 for the same purpose, but this one is a little bow with ribbons. Next I have this beautiful 3D bow. This bow is a little bit more involved than the other one. It's kind of a whole project on its own. I feel like this one would look really cute if you put it like on a pillow or a bag, or if you like crocheted a little vest and put it in the middle. Pattern number 6, we've got some heart bows. So these are bows in the shape of hearts. Perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. Then the final bow pattern I have that is just a bow without the project is this twirly bow. It's not actually called a twirly bow, I just named that because its little ribbons are going around in twirls. I thought that was very cute and a little bit different to all the other bows. So we're going to go through some bow bags first. There are so many great bow bag patterns and this is the first one I have to share. This one is currently going crazy on my TikTok. I was going to say it's going viral, but often I think things are going viral and they're not. No one knows what I'm talking about. They're just all over my For You page. But this bag is gorgeous. It's a handbag in the full shape of a bow. The bow is the whole handbag and there are 2 variations. You can do it with just the bow part or you can do it with the ribbons hanging down. Both are super adorable. Next we have another bow handbag, but this one, the bow is just the strap. So you tie it together with a bow. It's a little bit more of a subtle bow, but you're still representing the bows. Okay, this next bag is a little bag, a little bit of a more simple design, except for the fact it's actually tapestry crochet. So they've done a beautiful purple bow in the middle using the tapestry crochet method. It's called the Lola bow bag and I am obsessed. Next pattern is multiple patterns. So this video is made by a YouTuber called Maham. They make the best crochet tutorials. Everything they make is so aesthetic and cute. Definitely go check out their channel if you haven't. I've got quite a few of their patterns in this video because they make so many coquette things. So they have 2 different bags. One has a crochet bow on it. The other bag is crocheted and has ribbons tied on it. There's also a cute little card holder in there and a cute little keychain. So you've got 4 different bow patterns in one. The final bow bag is, does this count as a bag? Does a purse count as a bag? I mean, this purse is bigger than some of my bags, so I guess we can still call it a bag. It's this rectangle purse and the whole thing is covered in a bow. I like how you can kind of carry the purse and then have the bow as like the handle over it. I think it's very cute. Or you can have it as a strap. So crocheting a whole bow bag can be quite a huge project. So if you just want to add a bow to bags you already have, here's a little bow keychain. Now I've got a bunch of bow hair accessories. This one being a bow hair tie. I love how it has the pink of the bow and then a little white outline. That looks so cool. So this tutorial will show you the bow and then how to actually turn it into a hair tie. If you're not a hair tie person, if you're more of a clip person, I have the same thing but for a clip. This is also a really nice bow that you could add into your other crochet projects. Got this cool kind of like a mesh look. This tutorial in particular will show you how to add it to a clip so you can clip it in your hair. Then I have this velvet bow scrunchie pattern. I have made this pattern before. It was in my scrunchie video, which for some reason has like a lot of views. I don't know why. Anyway, this one shows you how to make a little bow for your scrunchie. And then the final hair accessory is this headband. It's got the headband and it's got the cute little bow. It's using that like crochet knitting technique, the crocheting that looks like knitting. You know, this would be really good as a hairband to wear like while you do your makeup. Next we have this hat. This is a very cute hat that came up on my TikTok for you page. It's like a bear hat, but it has the most perfect little pink bow and it's just super adorable, so I had to share it. Next I've got this bow necklace. I have never crocheted a necklace, but crochet jewelry is something I want to get more into this year because usually the crocheting is very simple. I just don't know how to actually join it to jewelry, but this tutorial does show you how to actually turn the crocheting into jewelry, and then once you know how to do that, you can turn any of your little crochet things into jewelry. Similarly, I've got bow earrings. These are bows with ribbons. I've crocheted very similar bows to these before. They're very quick and easy to do, but this video also shows you how to turn them into earrings. Next we've got something that is very unnecessary for me in the middle of summer, but if you are experiencing winter or you live somewhere cold, we have some leg warmers. These leg warmers have a little bow with pom-poms on the end. It's so cute. This is the ones from the pattern, and then here is an inspiration pic. Someone who's done them with pink bows, which I think looks really, really cool. Very, very coquette, those pink ones there. Then a similar pattern, well, not really, yes really, hand warmers. So we've got these cute little fingerless gloves with a cute little bow on them. Now the final accessory is an accessory for your pet. Obviously use your own discretion if your pet doesn't like wearing things, if they have a habit of eating things that you try to dress them up in, obviously don't do this. But if your pet likes wearing cute little collars, you can crochet it a bow collar. This one is a bow with flowers. It is so cute, and we put it on my dog fairy, but she's currently still in a cone. She's not having a very good time. Moving on to some bow inspired clothing pieces. The first one we have is this bow off the shoulder top. So you can see you've got the bow across here, and it's honestly just a really nice top. It's quite subtle in its bow base. Like you look at it and you wouldn't necessarily think bow, but it is there. Then we've got this super adorable little tank top which has lots of bows on it. This is kind of what I was meaning when I said you can add those little bows from the start of the video to anything. If you just have like a cardigan pattern that you like, jumper pattern that you like, you can just put the little bows all over it to turn it into something with bows. Anyway, back to this pattern. Little tank top with lots of cute bows on it. And we've got a similar pattern, a simpler pattern. This is a bit less bows if you just want to be in your subtle bow era. And we've just got bows as the ties on the shoulders. If you want to do the opposite, you don't want to be in your subtle bow era, you want to be in your loud bow era, check out this one. This bow top was inspired by a top that Jenny from Blackpink wore. It's so cute. The whole top is a bow. I'm obsessed with it, and I might try and make it to wear to Gracie Abrams, because she is a bow girly. So next I actually have a bow granny square. So granny squares are great because you can incorporate them into so many different things, so many different pieces of clothing, so many different room decor items. So we've got this extremely coquette, beautiful little pink and white one. And then I've got a second one, which is called a rainbow bow square, which uses that like popcorn stitch that like puffs out to make a beautiful 3D bow. And now we're moving into room decor or home decor. First couple patterns are again by this amazing YouTuber Maham. The first one you can see, there's two beautiful bow crochet projects in this one. We've got a little tapestry, a little square you can hang on your wall or use as a coaster that has a pattern of a bow on it. And then this really amazing creative pattern, it's a bow necklace holder. You can make a necklace holder that has bows on it for your necklaces. Then she made another video with even more room decor. So this one we've got a bow garland, a little wall hanging to put like a magazine in, and then a pillow. Now this pillow is crocheted and then has like a ribbon as a bow on it, which looks gorgeous. But if you want to crochet a pillow that's actually in the shape of a bow, I have this pattern for you. So this version is obviously in black and white, but just imagine how cute it would look in pink and white. I love novelty shaped pillows. They're just so fun. Okay, next pattern is this little candle slash jar holder. So if you have some kind of round object, you can use this pattern to make it a bit cuter. This is what I would call the simple version. This uses very basic crochet stitches to cover it, and then you just use a piece of yarn to make the bow. Alternatively, I have this jar cover, which is a little bit more complicated, but has the cutest bow on it. It's a crocheted bow and it has little hearts on the end of its ribbon. You could also just use that crochet bow. You don't have to use it for a jar cover. You could just use it as another bow for your bow collection that you're quickly amassing with all these patterns. And pattern number 35 5 is a bow bookmark. How cute is this? I made some flower bookmarks for Christmas and they're so cute and they're so good as bookmarks. And so I was excited when I found a bow bookmark pattern. The rest of the patterns in this video are crochet plushies. Now, these plushies are a bunch of ideas, but if you have plushies that you already know you like to make, or if you have a plushie pattern that you want to try out, you can just take one of those bows from the start of the video, do the plushie exactly as it's written on the pattern, and then you just add the bow. You can make any plushie coquette, but these patterns I'm about to share are all patterns that have the bows included in the design. First up, we have these beautiful adorable bunnies. They have little ribbons in their hair in pink and white. If you do anything in pink and white, it kind of just looks coquette anyway. Next, we have this adorable pink Snoopy. Now, the person who made this Snoopy is not the person who made the pattern. So this is the pattern. This is the original one. I've got the link to that in the description. This is a TikTok I saw of this beautiful Snoopy with pink ears and a pink bow. So I've got both links in the description so you can make a coquette Snoopy too. Next, I've got this beautiful pink and white jellyfish. This would also be perfect room decor as well as a plushie. Now, this one's kind of like the Snoopy. This is the person who created the jellyfish and this is the person who created the pattern. Links for both in the description. Next, we have, okay, I made this one. I didn't make up the pattern, but I did make it coquette. This is the pattern I followed, although I kind of followed it wrong and I didn't realize that the yarn you're meant to use for the actual frog and for the bow are different sizes. So I ended up with an enormous bow, but honestly looks super cute. So if you're a frog lover like me, it's a good one. This one is so cute, so coquette. It's this reversible octopus. So the octopus has one side where they're feeling very coquette, and then I'm not sure what they're feeling on the other side, but this is just the perfect coquette pattern. You don't have to make any changes to it. Boom, you've got a coquette octopus. Next, I found this lamb amigurumi, which looks like a confusing pattern. I was reading through it and I was like, this looks like it could be a bit challenging because it has like those complicated stitches that bubble out. Feeling like a challenge, or you just want to make a very cute lamb, here's a good pattern. Next pattern is this mini duck with a bow. So I made this one for Christmas for my sister. She loves bows, so I just tied a bow on its neck because I thought it would be cute, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm already embracing the ribbon trend without even thinking about it. The colors, the hat, it just looks very coquette, don't you think? Okay, pattern number 43 are these adorable tiny little bears with little bows. I say with little bows as if every pattern in this video doesn't have a bow. But anyway, appreciate their cuteness. Second last pattern is this crochet cow, which is already repping the Coquette colors. This is an Instagram pattern and this person had a lot of testers and a lot of the testers put cute little bows on the cow. They look extra cute in their little bows. And we have reached the final pattern of the video. The final bow pattern, the final bow plushie is this cat. I'm not sure if this was intentional or not, but the cat's ears, it looks like the top of a bow. If you don't see that the way I do, it also has the bow on its neck. So I hope that there was something on this list that inspired you for your crochet projects, even if it's just making one of the little bows from the start of the video and adding that to one of the crochet projects you're already doing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely day filled with lots of lovely bows, and I will see you again soon. Bye!